Hello, Golden Rams. This is your WCU Weekly co-host, Courtney Richards, ready to bring you this week's campus news report. This month is Latinx Heritage Month, and the Lawrence Dowdy Multicultural Center will be hosting a series of virtual conversations discussing Latinx farm workers and immigrant women. Keynote speaker Monica Ramirez will be facilitating the conversations with participants on various interesting topics such as farm workers, immigrant women's experiences, and gender equity within the workplace. The series will take place on October 5th, 12th, and 19th from 12 to 1 p.m. Students can register on Ram Connect to participate. Additionally, 2 virtual fairs are happening this week for students to check out. First, the Off-Campus Housing Fair will take place on Wednesday, October 14th for anyone interested in places to live off-campus. Students will be allowed to meet property owners, explore different places to live, and have any of their questions answered at the fair. Students can register on Ram Connect and contact commuters at wcupa.edu for any questions or concerns. On Friday, October 15th, the Office of Fraternity and Sorority Life will be hosting a virtual interest fair from 7 to 9 p.m. for students to meet members of fraternity and sorority life at WCU and to learn more about fraternity and sorority experience. The event will take place directly on Ram Connect, and students can join at the link below. As always, you can check out any events happening at the university on either the WCU website or Ram Connect's event page. In this week's episode, we will have content featuring Carly with sports, Genevieve with weather, Alyssa with multicultural mapping, and Casey with the Entertainment Minute. Now, let's head over to Carly for our sports update. Carly?
Hello, West Chester University. This is Carly Daly with this week's sports. This past Sunday, the Eagles secured their first win of the season. We are not giving up on the Eagles just yet. They beat the 49ers 25-20, and they now have a record of 1-2-1. Thank God our division is not that good, and we are now first place in the NFC East. We can finally take a deep breath and just bask in our one win. We also had some gleaming lights of hope. Yes, it wasn't the best football game we've ever seen from these Eagles, but we saw the old Carson Wentz again, which many people thought, including myself, we were not going to see again. He moved, he ran, he scored a touchdown, he moved out of the pocket, he threw deep plays under pressure, and it was seriously amazing. We also saw some big plays from the defense that kept the ball, the spark, everything rolling, and we're playing the Steelers at 1 o'clock this Sunday, and we're really hoping to keep that momentum going. Hopefully one of these days we can beat a team handily, but for right now, we're biting our nails, sitting on the edges of our seat, and hoping for the best. Also, big Philadelphia news, the Sixers secured Doc Rivers, a huge move from the Sixers administration. Our prayers have been answered, and we have a seasoned playoff veteran coach. The Sixers parted ways with Brett Brown this past season after losing in the bubble. A lot of fans were asking for it. We expected it. It wasn't anything shocking. It was actually needed. And Brett Brown gave us some words of encouragement. He wasn't down. He wasn't battered that he was fired. He was excited to see the Sixers keep going. And we rolled right into a new coach just 2 days after Doc Rivers parted ways and did not extend his contract with the Clippers. We signed him as our head coach just 2 days after he left the Clippers. So it was really amazing turn of events, and this is so big for the Sixers organization. I can't wait to see what happens. He said he couldn't turn down Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons, and I'm so excited for this upcoming year, the developments we hear, so we'll definitely keep an eye on that. Also tonight, it is Friday, October 9th, and the Lakers are playing the Heat, in which most likely will be the last game of this series. The Lakers are up in the series against the Heat, and it looks like the Lakers are going to be the next NBA champions. So by the time this episode comes out, I'm either going to be eating my words and the Heat will have won, or our 2020 NBA Finals champions are going to be the Lakers. It's been a crazy season for the NBA, from canceling the season, then postponing the season, and now the players all went to the bubble, which has been the most amazing and effective way of playing any sport. So they went to the bubble. The games were shortened, the season was shortened, and now we're knee-deep in playoffs in the last round. The Lakers versus the Heat, an amazing, amazing series, but it looks like tonight the Heat are going to lose, sadly, but also not sadly, to the Lakers, depending on what side you're rooting for. I'm definitely going to be rooting for the Lakers tonight so they can get that win for Kobe, and hopefully we'll see what happens by the time this episode comes out on Sunday. But good luck to all these teams that I've been talking about, especially the Eagles and especially the Sixers. Let's go, Philadelphia.
Happy Monday, Westchester. This is your WCU Weekly weather forecast. I'm Genevieve Shawcross reporting from Ocean City, New Jersey. Monday will be 65 with periods of rain. The rain will continue into Tuesday with a few showers in the morning. The high will be 71. Wednesday and Thursday will both be sunny and 70. The weekend will cool down with Friday and Saturday at 60 with mostly cloudy skies. Sunday will finish the week with mixed clouds and sunshine and a high of 60. It will be a perfect fall weekend to go carve some pumpkins. Until next time, I'm Genevieve Shawcross.
What's up, Westchester, and welcome back to another segment of Multicultural Mapping. I'm your host, Alyssa Baker. This year's Latinx Heritage Month ends with a bang. First, the conversation series on Latinx farm workers and immigrant women will continue on Monday, October 12th, and finally conclude on Monday, October 19th, both from noon to 1. This event is brought to you by the Dowdy Multicultural Center and the Center for Women and Gender Equity. Next, on Wednesday, October 14th at 7 p.m., Monica Ramirez will be the next featured speaker of the Cultural Heritage Month speaker series. Ramirez is a gender equity activist, civil rights attorney, and co-founder of Alianza Nacional de Campesinas. The topic will be Seeking Justice for Migrant Communities Amidst COVID-19. Finally, LASO will be hosting their annual Culture Slam all week, from Monday, October 12th to Friday, October 17th. They will be featuring the many talented students of our community. Now, this is always a highlight of the school year and something I personally look forward to. Information on all of these events can be found on Instagram at DowdyMC_WCU and Lasso_WCU. Well, thanks for tuning in to another segment of Multicultural Mapping. I'm your host, Alyssa Baker. See you next week.
What's up, Golden Rams? I'm Casey Benedict, and I'm back with your Entertainment Minute, where we recap everything you need to know happening right now in movies, music, TV, and more. Let's get into it. If you're looking to get into the Halloween spirit this month, we have a list of movies and shows streaming on different sites for you to enjoy. Starting with Netflix, Lock and Key, American Horror Story, Charmed, Haunting of Hill House, and Lucifer are just a few of the many shows currently streaming that are sure to send shivers down your spine. If you're hoping to take a trip down memory lane instead, Disney Plus also has a list of movies that will bring you back to your younger days. Halloween Town, Halloween Town 2, Calabar's Revenge, Haunted Mansion, Twitches, and Don't Look Under the Bed are all currently streaming on the site. All of these shows and movies are perfect for your spooky nights in. Moving on to music for the week, we are disheartened to inform you on the passing of one of rock and roll's biggest legends, Eddie Van Halen. Eddie, the former guitarist of the band Van Halen, died on Tuesday, October 6th after a long battle with throat cancer. He was an inspiration to many, and his legacy as one of the best guitarists in rock and roll will forever remain. In better news, on October 7th, Billie Eilish announced she will be performing a live stream concert this month. The concert, entitled Where Do We Go, will air on October 24th. Fans can purchase tickets for $30, which will also give on-demand access for 24 hours after the show. For more information, visit livestream.billieeilish.com. That's everything I have for you this week, Rams. Make sure to tune in next week for more in entertainment. Signing off, I'm Casey Benedict.
Hey Rams, I'm Zaya, signing off for this week's episode. Please be sure to catch up on previous episodes by clicking the link below. As we get closer to Election Day, We want to make sure that you guys are registered by October 19th. It is so very important that you guys are registered, and this is the way to make sure that your voices are heard. If any of the events that we mentioned in today's episode caught your attention, please be sure to get involved and get inspired. Follow us on Instagram at WCU Weekly for daily updates and opportunities with organizations around campus. Well, Golden Rams, that's a wrap for this week's episode. I'm glad you guys stayed tuned, and I hope that you enjoyed our segment in this week's episode. Until next week's episode, stay safe, stay healthy, and see you all soon, guys.